Hello and welcome back to LK Tuition. I'm Lucas and today we're going to look at lowest common multiples. Hope you're well and let's get cracking. So what is a lowest common multiple? Well, before we think about lowest, let's think about just what a common multiple is. A common multiple of two numbers is a number that appears in both of their times tables. So for example, common multiples of 3 and 5 are 15. So 15 is in the 3 times table and the 5 times table, and so is 30, 45, and so on. Now, as you might have noticed, they will go on forever. So a pair of numbers will have infinitely many common multiples, but we want to find the lowest common multiple. And sometimes it's written as LCM because we can't be bothered writing out lowest common multiple all the time. Okay. So just a little note then, so you can easily find a common multiple of two numbers by multiplying them together. So for example, if you wanted to find a common multiple of 7 and 11, you can just times them together to get 77, and that'll give you a common multiple. But it will not necessarily be the lowest. In this case it is, but not in this second case. So this second case, we've got a common multiple of 6 and 10, so you could do 6 times 10, which is 60, but actually 30 is also a common multiple, and it's lower. So we need a bit of a better way of finding the lowest common multiple. So the easiest way is just to write both of the numbers times tables and see what comes up. So for example, if we're looking at 8, the times table of 8 is 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. And the times table of 12 is 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, going on forever. Now, what are their common multiples? Well, you can see straight away that they've both got a 24, so that's a common multiple of both. And they've also both got a 48, and there'll be loads more, but we're only bothered about the lowest one, which will be 24. Okay, so let's just do a few examples then. So number one, again, I always forget to say this, but please pause the video and have a go at these first and then unpause it to see how you did. But otherwise, let's just give it a go. So question one, we want to find the lowest common multiple of 6 and 7. Okay, so like we said before, we're just going to write out the times table. So let's just do 6 first. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and let's hope that's enough. And then let's do the 7 times table. Well, that's 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and really as soon as you hit one that's the same, so I've noticed that 42 is in both, that's going to be the lowest. So the lowest common multiple of 6 and 7 will be 42. So number 2 says find LCM brackets 15 and 25. Okay, so I've just written the question a little bit differently, but this is exactly the same as what we've just been doing. So we want to find the lowest common multiple of 15 and 25. So let's give that a go. Let's grab a couple of different colours. We'll start with blue. So 15 then is going to be just writing out the times table of 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, blah, blah, blah. And then if we have a go at 25, 50, 75, and there I'm thinking bingo, they match. So the lowest common multiple of 15 and 25 is 75. Great. Number 3, find the lowest common multiple of 4 and 20. Now actually I'm going to look at this and I'm actually noticing that 4 is a factor of 20. So, or in other words, 20 is in the 4 times table. So actually the lowest common multiple of this is just going to be 20. Yeah, so if you did write out the times tables, you'd have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. But then obviously the first number in the 20s times table is 20. So they're going to match up. Okay, so the lowest common multiple is just 20. Okay, and then finally, number 4, find the lowest common multiple of 2 3 and 5. Now this time we've got 3 numbers, but it's exactly the same deal. We're just going to have to write out 3 times tables. But that is not a problem at all. So let's just start off with the 2 times table. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Let's just do a load. Then let's do the 3 times table. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And then let's keep going. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now then, is anything matching up so far, or are we going to have to find some more? I think we're going to have to keep going. So let's do a few more in our 2 times table. We'll go for 26, 28 and 30. And then I've got a good feeling about 30 because 24, 27 in the 3 times table and 30. Okay, so a bit more tricky because you've got 3 numbers, but you're looking for the lowest number that they all fit into, and that is 30. So let's just write that down as a final answer for that. Okay, let's just have a little sneaky peek at some worded examples now. So next one, we've got a sheep and a cow. I'm acting surprised I made this PowerPoint, but we've got a worded example. So number 1, a cow moves every 6 seconds, lovely, and a sheep baas every 8 seconds. The sheep and the cow make a noise at exactly the same time. After how many seconds will they make a noise at the same time again? Well, thinking they make a noise, then you know every 8 seconds the sheep is baaing, every 6 seconds the cow is mooing. When are they going to do it again? Well, we want to find the lowest common multiple. So let's start off with the cow mooing every 6 seconds. We'll just write the 6 times table out. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54 and 60. We'll hope that's enough. And then we'll think about the sheep baaing every 8 seconds. Let's grab a different colour. That's going to be 8, 16, 24. And already I'm noticing that these are matching up. So after how many seconds? Well, it'll be 24 seconds. And that is our answer. Okay, great. Now let's do one final question. We've got that a train leaves Manchester Piccadilly every 20 minutes. We've got a bloke there playing on his nana's iPad, waiting for the train to arrive. And we've got a lovely clock. And we've got that a tram leaves Piccadilly Gardens every 12 minutes. So train every 20 minutes, tram every 12 minutes. A tram and a train both leave at 8 AM. When will they next leave at the same time? Okay, so again, it's another lowest common multiple question. So let's first think about the train leaving Manchester Piccadilly every 20 minutes. And let's just do our 20 times table. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, blah, blah, blah. And then let's have a think about this tram. That's 12, so 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. And I think bingo, 60. Now then, we want to write this as a time. So they first leave at 8 AM. Now this is 60 minutes later, so we just need to remember that there are 60 minutes in an hour. So 60 mins is equal to 1 hour. So if they leave at 8 AM, an hour later, it will be 9 AM. And that's the answer. Okay, so that is least common multiples. So just remember, a lowest common multiple is a multiple, well, a number that appears in 2 numbers times tables, and you want to find the lowest one. So you write the times table of both numbers, and the first number you see that's in both of them is going to be the lowest common multiple. Okay, I hope you found that useful. This has been LK Tuition. Remember to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again for some more GCSE maths videos.